I'm saying is...
I have known this for 7 years.
Yep. We got two individuals whose brains work pretty well. We're going... Rob Dittos.
I sure hope they do, because we're not carrying this broadcast.
We've got Atomic versus Grayson. Grayson.
Rob Ditto!
Rob Ditto aficionado. I think both of them really at this point.
Both of them are very good at it, but when I think of the Rob Ditto, I do think of Atomic first.
Yeah? Genuinely? That is like new school thought to me.
Really?
Yeah, well, old school thought was Grayson.
Well, sure. But I feel like I've seen Atomic do very well in this Ditto before.
I do. That's the whole reason I stopped myself, is I was like, well, wait a minute, Atomic kind of...
Atomic has kind of been pretty darn good at this Ditto as of late. Sure looks like a Ditto between two PR'd Rob players, because they are running it very even right now,
So
but Atomic not going to drop that stock.
Finally, Atomic not robbed of PR.
Ha ha, because he's a Rob player!
Well, no, genuinely, because he just wasn't on PR like the last 2 times when he like definitely should have been.
Hey, the HM era is over.
Now the HM era belongs to Fox.
But God will weep before we put a DDD on our PR.
You know, it could happen.
And it could.
It could happen.
Much as I think Fox is an incredibly skilled player.
You think we're
great person
in DFW and not playing this game causing God to weep?
No, I love this.
Me too, but God is weeping.
Sorry, my brain just went to him like you said that as like Elmer Fudd. God is weeping and God is sowing.
God is weeping. Be very, very quiet.
He is weeping and sowing.
Sweeping.
Well, will we see a sweep in this set? Speaking of sweeping, Bobby.
Oh, God.
Oh, he had access to 2 gyros because he's holding great juggling.
Double?
Circus act.
Oh, he's low on fuel.
And there is no way out of that corner when you don't have your escape options available.
No, when you have fuel, you fly right over it. But out of fuel, out of options.
Just like living in this car-based society. Am I right, Americans?
Am I right?
Ooh, I love this by Grayson. Got aggressive on that gyro clank and just said, look, you're going to run back and pick it. Uh-oh. Atomic has been very good at those lately.
Just dropped the reps. Grayson able to get out of it. Even up. Oh, he tripped. Him trip.
Somebody check him knock feet. Somebody check him burner.
How do you trip if you don't have feet? What is wrong with you, Rob?
How does a car roll over?
Well, another one hits it.
And that is, and what have we seen but 2 cars having a battle?
You're so right. Wow, that makes sense.
Ooh, the spacing like it does.
It does.
The world has been opened.
In a weird kind of way, yes.
The gyro control from Grayson has been really, really good this whole game.
I love the time.
Obviously, Atomic would know how to DI that as he plays Rob. Much like Grayson, who plays Rob.
Nobody knows how to DI that. Sometimes they just guess
Karna
right.
does.
Yeah.
Last stock, though. One more hit can do this for either of these guys. And Grayson, I mean, yeah, the last thing you want to do is commit to going off stage. It's not fast enough. Oh, my God.
They held hands for a moment.
My love. Great catch by Atomic.
Oh, my goodness. He was just above the get-up attack.
Oh, he hit it away with the laser.
Oh, my God.
There's no way he meant to do that.
Last interactions, he didn't punish the roll, and Atomic gets the back air, but Grayson survives!
That must have been the weakest spot of the back air of all time.
Sourest of spots. He's out of jet fuel.
Gyro trades again. They don't want to approach at all.
Who wants to be near Rob when he can do these mean things?
Oh my God!
Wait a minute, he gave up the stage, but it's okay. He get up attack.
They're both just shooting gyros at each other cross stage.
Oh.
Nobody can get the stock. Ah!
No, he committed so hard.
The pandemonium comes to an end with Spaghetti
They spent
everywhere.
that whole time, that last minute of gameplay, playing so incredibly careful, and then Atomic cracked and said, I am tired of this. I am putting my foot down.
The game ends here, whether it's for me or for you.
We are going to the second game, and it's up to you to decide whether or not I'm on the win screen.
I very nearly had a similar moment when I was playing Teardown this week, because it's basically a puzzle game where you like do heist stuff and you have to do like a setup and then you run around and you get all the stuff in a time limit. I spent on one level as Grayson. I mean, he's not wasting any time.
No, he's
taking that first stop.
it.
Unlike me, who took 4 hours to beat one level, and 3 of that was just doing the run I had already set up.
Oh my goodness.
It ended with a very genuine pop-off.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I'm not a quitter.
No.
But Atomic will also have to channel the same energy as me playing the second to last level of Teardown Art Vandals.
On losing that game on the gamble and then starting off this game incredibly rough, to say the least. You got to pull off that Rob brand Garbaggio.
But right now, that's all Grayson's deal.
Yeah, the worst part is he has access to all of that same Rob brand Garbaggio. It's that much harder for you.
By the way,
wait!
He's dead again.
He literally is cheesing you with what you need to cheese him with to win the game.
I love how that game ended and Atomic just sat there as if he blue screened for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would too.
Rebooting. Somebody clear him cookies.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Atomic Cookie! Oh, you're so smart.
That's him.
I would say you're a smart cookie.
Oh God. Well, now that he's been refreshed, I haven't, so I'm still gonna be.
He has decreased his saturation.
Absolutely heinous.
He is now light blue Rob instead of the dark blue Rob.
Less blue screen, more of a teal screen.
This is the modern blue screen as opposed to the old blue screen. They made it a more pleasant color.
Ah, yes, Reflecto. It sounds like a really bad villain name.
Reflecto Mundo.
It is I, Reflecto.
The guy who is melee combat focused. Okay.
Sounds like a villain on the Tick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the combo from Grayson was nasty.
Take that, Reflecto.
It is I, Robert. The turnaround was nice.
You're going to have to reflect on this in prison.
I wanna say something, but I can't.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
I am about to. Oh, Grayson shield. Oh, that was nuts!
Oh,
dude,
Grayson is literally out of his mind.
I've been saying this, the last like 3 or 4 months, every time I see Grayson, I'm like,
oh my God!
He has advanced.
Oh my God.
He has been.
He almost did it again.
He has been
He
re-educated.
literally just gave up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was just clearly Grayson's game to win. Wow.
So that is why when I think of Rob Ditto, I think of Grayson.
Business as usual.
Because that is the what used to be.
And apparently it still is.
That was the norm. And
impressive.
You mentioned Atomic really brought it back into his own thing. That first game was just Clash of the Titans, and then Grayson figured it out. Atomic kind of fell off.